Hi, it's Colin from Pup Club. We're here in lovely Stony Stratford today. We've got Luna coming over. She's a very, very excitable puppy. She's doing so well in her training, her socialisation, but currently her owner's just really struggling to get a nice loose lead walk, and she's being a little bit reactive, getting a little bit of lead frustration, over enthusiasm on the lead with people and dogs. So what we're going to do today is just try and give her a little bit of structure by offering a figure of 8 or a Gen Con, just so she's got that little bit of structure. I like to think of it really like putting stabilizers on a dog just when they're learning to ride a bike. So we're just going to help with the equipment, ensure she gets used to the equipment in a low pressure environment, and see how we get on. How are we doing? Yeah. This is what okay. Hello, sweetheart.
Luna.
So we got so we've still got the excitable jumping up.
Yes. Luna.
Well, I'll tell you what, let me try my figure of 8. Slightly different feel. See if that works. All right, so let's try this, okay? So this is very similar to the Gen Con. I like to think of these things as like stabilizers.
Yeah.
So she's learning to ride, basically learning to heel. Some dogs need a little bit more help. So we'll see what it's like. So let's just do a bit of desensitization with this. Good girl. So just feed her on it. So I'm just letting it gently drop on her nose now. Good girl. Sit off, Luna. Good girl. Good girl, well done. I am going to take my time with this if she's so sensitive to this. Here we go, darling. What's this? Good girl. There's a good girl. Just got it on loosely for the moment.
Yeah.
Lots of feeding, obviously, while this is on. Okay, so I'm just going to tighten it. So I'm just going to tighten it basically about an inch behind her ear. There we go. There we are. Right, okay, come on, darling. So we'll just keep on a double lead for now, that's fine. Lots of reward. We'll just distract her, just give us things to do for a minute while she's got it on. Luna, come, what's this? Good girl, come. Come. It's a good girl. It's a good girl. It's a good girl, can you give me a touch? Yes, good girl. So she's not thinking about it as much as possible? Yeah. Now this should be a bit of a game changer for you, I'm hoping. So literally, as I say, I don't want this to be a permanent feature.
Yeah.
Just while she's really excitable and we're struggling to gain her focus in the environment around other dogs and people. And we're trying to get her used to the good heel walking and reward her as much as possible for that. Good girl, cat. Break. Yes. Good girl. Come. Yeah. Such a clever girl. Should we do some walking? Let's go. Yes, good girl. Who's a good girl? Yes, good girl, Luna. Let's go, good girl. Very normal for her to be a bit,
Yeah.
It's a very unusual feeling on her muzzle. Yes, good girl. So trying to reward her as much as possible for walking without pouring. Nice, clever girl, well done. She's obviously a bit anxious about it at the moment. Come on, darling, it's okay. We're doing better with the walking now.
Yeah, Luna.
Luna, yes. There will be obviously a little bit of her getting used to this, but lots of reward. There you go. You right? Got enough?
Yeah, I've got her food.
All right, lots of reward, please, Liz. Well, don't be afraid. This is new equipment for her. It's a new sensation. I mean, if we put a mask on or something, it would feel odd, wouldn't it?
It would feel
Like, remember when COVID, when we all had to wear masks, it felt pretty uncomfortable, but we got used to it, didn't we? But what I'm hoping for, guys, is this constant reward for her being in heel position. We can move away from that.
Yeah.
But she's getting used to it, bless her. What a good little girl. She is a really sweet girl. So how long will it take her to get used to just loose lead walking?
Yes, with that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just consistent practice. Can't put a time scale on it, but the more she realizes that you make more progress, you cover more ground, she accesses more of the environment. That's a really good place for her to be, right next to your legs there. You know, that is going to, the more we repeat that, and the more success she has in that position, which she will have with the structure of the Gen Con, the more reliable it'll be. So it's like anything else, Theo, basically, any other training cue. You just need, at this point in her trajectory of training, we just need lots of reliable repetitions, which unfortunately, because she's such a, at the moment, such a, you know, hyperactive in a sense, you know, loves the environment. And unfortunately, the environment was outweighing food. And even though you've tried hand feeding, so this along with hand feeding will be amazing. This will give her a nice framework for her to learn how to loose lead and be successful. I mean, she's been successful at it now, isn't she? So you might be slightly reducing frequency of reward. If we're doing 5 sets, we might go to 10. But this actual psychologically does give her more of a framework. So even when we see another dog, I think we'll find she'll be less likely to be a bit out of control, okay? I can already see, oh, I can see quite a lively white dog over there coming this way. All right, so that's going to be our first little test. So what we're going for, guys, is the same hierarchy. I'm hoping the ideal would be she just checks in. If she fixates, we can try reflex to name. Then if she's still not listening, then remember we've got the leave it cue for rewarding and reminding her of disengagement. Okay, always vocal first, but obviously if we have to give her a very, 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 very light correction, just a little tiny little physical reminder, we can do that. I think with an off lead dog, what we'll do is,
Do we want to clip her back onto?
no, let's keep her on where she is, but let's just give this dog a little bit of space so she can see this dog. Let's lower the criteria for her a bit. Yeah, just ask her for a sit off.
Luna,
Sit. Yes, good girl.
Yeah, well done.
Okay, let's carry on. Good girl. So ideally, you want to be, if you have to remind her to stay in heel, it's straight up, rather than any kind of backward movement. Right, I'm hoping we'll see some dogs. There are some distractions up here. Right, there comes the bicycles. Good, yes, good. Nice. Neutrality there to the bicycles. Well done, darling. Very good. Well done, sweetheart. The ideal is we want that nice and loose. Here, darling. Like this, yeah?
Yeah.
She's pulling her head slightly. I'm just going to give her a little tap on the shoulder, effectively. Okay, see that little movement there? Luna,
Do you want to do it?
Luna, what's this? Yes, a good girl. Okay, I'll just walk her for a little bit, then I'm going to pass over to you, Theo. Come on, sweetheart, let's go. Let's go, darling. Yes, a good girl. So I want her ideally here with that lead. Look how loose that lead is.
Yeah.
If she's going ahead slightly, I'm just going to give her a very gentle reminder. Luna, yes. Lovely eye contact, sweetheart. Okay, Theo, over to you. No, you guys are doing tremendously well with her. She's doing so well. So for me, Theo, I don't want a taut lead if I can avoid it. Yeah, that's it. I want it like that. So if it's going across your body, fine. That's it. And remember, if she just goes ahead slightly, just a very, very light reminder that she's got to stay in heel position.
Luna.
Luna. That's it. Nice high pitch, Theo. Excited pitch. Get that eye contact. Use your Disney voice. Absolutely. That's a nice way of putting it. I'll have to remember that when I'm training now, Liz. Thank you for that. Oh. I just have to tell everyone to get all the males to go up an octave, but I prefer using your Disney voice. Oh. That's it, good girl. Right, I'm hoping, guys, that we see a dog. There's usually a plethora of dogs coming up here. I'm not sure what's going on today. We should see some, I hope. And that'll be a great practice for us. Luna! Yes, it's a good girl! Yes, you are! There you go, is that Disney enough? Yeah, good girl! Lots of enthusiastic good girls today. This is all really new to her, this new equipment. That's lovely, Leah. Put spot on there. See that nice curve on that lead? So, Liz, just sit.
Sit.
Liz, Luna, sit.
Thank you.
Good girl.
Good girl.
Good girl. Luna, sit. Sit. Yes, good girl. So just use that lead just for a little bit of gentle guidance, okay? Yeah, I mean, you're very, Liz, it's new to you as well. It's new to you as well. That's it, nice sit.